Morning students, today I am going to explain you about a poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. This is module 4 and unit 14, written by Robert Lee Forst. Okay, written by Robert Lee Forst. So, see here about the poet. Who is the poet? As I told you before, Robert Lee Forst is the poet of this poem. Robert Lee Forst, he born in 1874 and died in 1963, was one of the celebrated American poet of the 20th century. Which century? Robert is the poet of 20th century. He is highly regarded for his realistic delineation of rural life. His poems convey profound moral message about the life. About what he wrote? He wrote about the tribal life of the peoples. Okay, and what his poems are convey? Profound moral messages. What moral messages about the life? His poems is all about moral messages about the life. He won 4 Pulitzer Prizes for his work. New Hampshire 1924, Collected Poem 1931, A Future Range 1937. Okay, these are the poems which he wrote, and the years. Okay, beta, and a Witness Tree in 1943. These are his poems which was related to the ruler's life, tribal life, and the message about the life, the moral message about the life. Okay, what is the poem? It is a poem about a horse and the person who are traveling. Okay, so here is about the poem. The poet is passing through a forest which is covered with snow. The poet is passing through the forest which is covered by snow. He is on horseback. He is seated on the back of the horse, captivated by the beauty of the woods. And what he is watching? He is watching the beauty of the woods. He stopped there, but the horse finds it strange and questioned him about his instinct by shaking its harness bells. So, while going through the forest, he saw the beauty of the forest, and he started watching the beauty of the woods. So, how it will be? The woods are covered, the trees are covered with snow. All trees are covered with snow. So, how beautiful it might be, na? The forest is looking like a snow covered on the trees. It's very wonderful. It's looking like a crystals on the tree. The ice is looking like a crystals. So while capturing the beauty, he stopped there only. He stopped his horse there only. But the horse feels something strange. The horse feels something strange and questioning the poet. Why we stand here? We have to move now. Why we stand here? So he asked means he shook his head. He shook his head and asked the poet that why we are standing here, but we have to continue our journey, isn't it? So the poet makes up his mind to continue his journey, concluding with the most famous line of the poem. So the poet started after asking the question by the horse, and the poet started his journey with the famous lines of the poem. What is the famous line? But I have promised to keep and miles to go before I sleep. What is the lines? But I have promised to keep and miles to go before I sleep. So these are the famous line of the poem. The focus is not on the woods but on the duties to be performed. So while he was going his journey started from that time to what he decided. He decided that he is not going to stop anywhere before he sleep, so that the focus is on the duties, not on the beautiful scenes. Okay, so this is the poem which I am going to read you now, and while reading I will explain you the poem. Okay, ma'am. Whose woods there are, I think I know. His house is in the village through. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. So, what is saying? Whose woods there are, I think I know. Here I am going to read the poem. While reading the poem, I will explain you. Okay, ma? Whose wood these are, I think I know. His house is in the village through. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. So, about whom the poet is talking while going to the village? What he decided? He decided that he will go before he sleep. Means he will go before the night. So, while going through the village, what happened? He just captured the beautiful forest. The snow is covered on the tree. It's looking like a crystals on the trees, and the completely frozen lake also. That the scene is looking very beautiful. He can't stop himself while watching the beautiful forest. So, what happened? My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. So, what happened? While going, his horse is not able to understand. He just want to reach the destination. The horse want to reach the destination. While the poet was watching the scenery, he just don't know why he stopped there, and he shake his head. But the poet was watching the beautiful farmhouse near between the wood and frozen lake. Frozen lake means nothing but the lake covered with the freeze with the ice, freezed. Okay, the lake was freezed. That is called frozen lake in the darkest evening of the year, when he was watching that in the evening time. So it is the beautiful darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and down flake. So what the horse did? The horse did what happened? Why we are not moving? Why we are not moving? Was there any mistake? Was there any mistake we did? No, no. Then why we are waiting here? So the horse is shaking his head and he is asking the question like this. The woods are only dark and deep, but I have promised to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. As I told you before, this is the famous line of the poem, that he have to reach his destination before the night, before darkness. Okay, so when the horse asked him the question, was there any mistake? Why we stopped here? So what happened at that time? The poet saw the lovely dark and deep forest woods. So he remembered that he have to reach his destination before the night, before the sleep, so that he again started his journey, that he would promised himself that he will keep his journey before he reached his destination. So he started his journey again, and what he said, The famous line of the poem, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. I hope you understand this, ma'am.